Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Let's see if you can hear the game. I'm not sure. No, probably not. Okay. And I can't remember where I had my camera last time, to be honest. It might have just been in this corner. Who knows? You aren't really missing much in this corner. I don't... Oh, gosh. Crazy work. Trying to think of where we left off. We're on day 12. Got 2 of our potions. Have all of our flowers. These are all the ones we have named. Okay, yeah, I remember now. We have all of these named. And these are the ones we don't have named yet. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. And then we have... So we don't have any clues active. Here's our map. What was that? Oh yeah, the coin. Golly, there's just so much of this I do not remember. It's been so long. Okay, here's our archive at least. Oh, so that's nice. I think that's a... I can't remember if that's updated or not, or if that's how it was last time. So these are all the ones we've done already. Okay, gotcha. So these are the ones we haven't. St. Quentin's Elixir. What elixirs do we have? Elixir of the Damned, Baylox. Okay. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, and a seed pod for luck. Well, that could be a lot of things. Okay. Oh, this is Guide to Fatal Fungi and their Antidotes. Spring Whack. Sometimes fatal, usually cured by Hop Heart. Okay. Sunset Mountain Cap, generally not fatal in small doses. Bishop's Parasol, often fatal. Remedy, using the sap from Lemon Dandy. Okay. Copper. Caledonian, often fatal, no cure. Farmer's Worry, often fatal. Royal okay. The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe. Okay. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from the world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Okay. So eventually we're going to have to find the plants. We're going to have to figure that out. Because we were using... Didn't we use this for something? Yeah, the Great Oak, which I'm pretty sure we already went there. We went to the Tomb of the Hunter already as well. Okay. And we used that already. This I don't remember. This is not a game to take months off of. But I did, so it can't be undone. Alright, let's go ahead and end the day and it will start new and it'll have us more tasks to do anyway. And more raven spider. Okay, yeah, because we're almost at the end of the cycle, I think. Equipped with the Arda's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Okay, yes. I do remember the stone circle thing. Don't know. Okay. So we need to figure out... the stones... We need to go to the stone circle, right? Is the stone circle on here? Stone circle. I don't know. Stone circle. Endermore, raven, spider, in Undermare's there. Endermore. Oh, there's a stone circle. I see it. I see it. Do we need to go here? Okay, yeah. I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me and I realize that I do not want to linger. Shit, did I go to the wrong spot? I did. No, because, like, where are we supposed to go? I don't see an Endmore. I could just be overlooking it, though. Endmore raven spider. Yeah, I don't know yet. Say hi to our kitty cat. Hello, little one. You're so cute. Okay. Yeah, I don't know yet. Got Faye. Got Bethany, yeah. Morona. Ruben. Snow. That guy, yeah, I forgot about that guy. Oh, yeah. Okay. I like how it gives you a little bit of chat, like it tells you what's happened between you and this person. She almost looks like her. But not really. Cultist. Okay. I guess we'll just start the day, because I have no elixir to make either. And I don't know where we're supposed to explore. Let me just have it zoom in a little bit. Because it literally just says Endmore raven spider. So I don't really know. what that's supposed to be. Oh wait, there's and more. But I don't know what the raven spider means. It makes me nervous just to click on it. Is there something with... Oh, where there's raven glass and more raven glass, and then is there something with spider in the name maybe? I'm not sure. Not that I see, at least. Yeah, would not know, to be honest. Yeah, because there's end more. Alright, we'll just come back to it, because I'm not sure. Like I said, we found that city, and then we found something with raven in the name. But there's nothing that I see that has spider, so I don't really know if that's even part of the clue, or if I'm just making shit up. Who knows? Alright, we'll come back to it. Okay, Grace. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. Guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me get through it instead. Okay, that might be one that we already have. Oh, it's not. Okay, this is a new one. Okay, new plant. Okay, simple potion that will grant courage, can be brewed from the leaves. Said ancient warriors would take it into battle. Okay, so the leaves need to look more so like this. I'm thinking it's got to be this one, right? It's the only one with the leaves like this. Purple flowers with a gentle scent. I don't think it said anything about its scent, but the leaves are the exact same. Wait. Oh, but these are two. What the hell? Oh, no, because these leaves... Let's see. These leaves have 3. So 3 and 3, whereas this is looking for 3 and 6, which I think this one had more of 3 and 6. Yeah, I think it's this one instead. It doesn't say anything other than bluish purple flowers. Thanks. That's so helpful. Alright, I think it's probably this one. Okay, cool. And we got another book and tree. Dead Man's Fingers. Typically found in dense forest. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching from the under. Okay, it said to strengthen, resolve, and sharpen the mind. Okay. So we can label this one now. I forget how to label it, to be honest. Okay, there it goes. Was it Daisy Dock? Was it 2 words? I don't remember, to be honest. What color do we need more of? We have a lot of yellows and a lot of reds. Let's make it purple. I think that's what it was called. Daisy Dock. Yeah. Okay, well, let's make room for it somewhere. Basically here. It needs to be here. Okay. Alright, one more plant down, but we just added another one. No, we just added the entry, so it's still fine. We're still good. Okay. Cool. I still don't know what we're supposed to do with that clue. Like this one? I don't know what it's supposed to be yet. I have to figure that out later. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There's no address provided, just the horticulturist, spelled wrong. The horticulturist. Okay. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Oh, shoot. Oh, let's go. Okay. Okay, so you got it working. Oh, yes, yes. It works. It works. Look to the north of Beaufort at the source of the river near Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Okay. To the north of Beauville at the source of the river Esk. Okay. North of Beauville at the source of the river Esk. So here. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Collect. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna put you here. Okay. So that's good. We can archive that. This one still pisses me off. I want to know. I don't want to go to Enmore because I don't want to get hit. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the raven and the spider has to do with anything. Because Enmore's here. We have raven glass here. But I don't know if that has anything to do with it or if that's just a coincidence. It's bothering me, though. Okay. We'll get back to it. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he brought back from his latest venture. Okay. He's just been on a trip across the lake exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Okay. Mr. Dunn mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. If she brought it with her, then why do I have to go find it? Okay. West of Undermere and the woods across the lake. Well, it could be this one or this one. I'm going to do this one. It has more woods in it. Mushrooms. Haven't ever been here before. They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Those don't look very edible. Okay. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. Ew. Hope you might have some sweet breath that could clear it up. So I need Palace. Do I have that one yet? Okay, I do not. Okay, most plants offer a small improvement to air quality. Okay, in its class on its own. It's sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. Many short leaves on this plant are thought to help filter out toxins from surrounding air. My thought is either this guy or this guy. What does it say? Somewhat pungent. I would not think that that is... I would think that that's not it. Okay. Wait, no. I want you to go away, not you. Freshness, the air. So I want to say that it's pungent. Maybe this one? Has a pleasant, fresh aroma. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Sour Bandy. Do I have that one yet? I don't know. Okay. So this one is... Do I just drag it? There it goes. We'll do this one in yellow. It was... Okay. Put you over here. Gotcha. Okay. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some trimble of, save the trouble finding some myself. Okay. If you knew my cousin, you'd know he's not worth the trouble. Or she's not worth the trouble. Okay, trimble of. Don't know if I have that one either. I do not. I'm thinking it might be this one based off the shape. Traditionally used in decoration at weddings and is thought to strengthen relationships. Cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and allow easy access for pollinating insects. Well, these are also pointing down, but this one looks more similar to it. It just says the flowers are blue. Wonderful, thank you. Are these? No, that's not it. I'm pretty sure it's the other ones. Yeah. It has to be. Okay. Nice. Glowhorn. That has to be that one. 100%. Okay. So it was this one. Trimble. Endermere. I'm just gonna go and just see what happens. After a pleasant amble through the village, I found myself in a farmer's field. There's a little of botanical interest here. Only a few sheep and an old scarecrow who leers at me from his perch, arms askew. I notice he is dressed in what looks like a shopkeeper's outfit. Once respectable, now shabby. I cannot quite place who he reminds me of. Did that not do it? Oh, shit! 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Okay, that could be a lot of things still. Don't know that one yet. Okay. This has to be something. No. What? No. You. Stop it. Because we went... Because it's weird that this has Raven and this has Ender, but I can't find anything that technically ties to this spider. Hey Beam, I'm doing good. How are you? Playing a different game. Well, I've played it multiple times before. I just never finished it. You basically like find a bunch of clues. There's some like creepy shit going on in this like in the city and around in surrounding areas, and then you basically find clues to help identify plants and like you can like use them for like potions and elixirs and like all kinds of stuff to kind of help carry the story along. But I'm trying to figure out the clues because it says Enmore Raven Spider, which we found Enmore, but we traveled there and it didn't do anything. And we technically have this Raven glass, but I don't know what the spider has to do with anything. So it's a little confusing. I'm a little confused. Wait. That's a different stone circle. This is another I just now noticed this stone circle. Do you think we should travel there instead? The circle of ancient boulders has been in the site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. The lone pillar and red sandstone stands off to one side. Did that have nothing to do with it either? I don't understand this clue, to be honest. Work has been hectic, but I get by. Oof. I feel that. Alright, we'll just have to wait, because I truly can't think of it. What will end day? We'll get another clue. Let's see. I'm not familiar with this game. It's about solving puzzles. Yeah, so you basically solve a bunch of the puzzles and the clues to discover the story, and then, but it's solely based around the plants, and you essentially help your customers with what the plants' capabilities are. Like if they, I don't know, like herbal stuff, but also kind of like witchy type stuff too. Okay, 8 miles to the east. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Oh, it's raining today. 8 miles to the east. Is there that symbol anywhere? Okay. I don't really see anything with that symbol on it. like a big tree. Hmm. 8 miles to the east. Is it east of Undermere? Because that would be here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why did I come here? Okay, that clearly wasn't it. I don't know those ones. It's gonna bother me that we're not getting those clues. I wanted to be a botanist when I was little, and then I realized I need to focus on biology, so that's... Botany is really cool, in my opinion. Plants can do a lot more things than you think they can. Yeah, I'm really not understanding these clues at all. Like, I don't know if this is 8 miles to the east of whatever this is supposed to be. So... The Great Oak. Is it 8 miles east of the Great Oak, maybe? Since I had that giant tree on here? Because... You suck at hard puzzles. They normally aren't this hard, so that's what I'm confused by. Okay, because this is the Great Oak, so I wonder if we just do 8 miles to the east. I doubt that it would be there, though. Maybe that means it would be here. Because that's the Great Oak. 1, 2, 3. We can try it and see. Yeah. I'm getting them wrong. I don't know. Maybe we'll get something later that will help us. They're normally something like super duper simple. For like example... Oh, actually those cards aren't in the archive. Because they immediately disappear when you find them. Like, that's how simple they are. And all of the other ones have been so incredibly easy. This is really bothering me. I haven't found anything with that symbol on it, though. Not that I'm aware of, at least. Oh well. We'll continue about our day. Okay, Thor's back. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Oh, are we supposed to... Oh, are we supposed to use this? Oh, shoot, but we need to figure out what this is. So, this is what he ate. We need to figure out what this one is, and then we need to figure out what the antidote is. Okay. I'm assuming that's what we need to do. It's not that. No. It could be this. Spongy mushroom with the potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants strength through short periods of time. Expensive, severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. Red caps have a spongy texture. Probably that one. I know this is the glowhorn. I don't mark them, so you're probably wondering why I'm not tagging them. I only tag them when I 100% know what they are and they're checked off in the book. Because, like, I don't want to mess it up just in case. That's the only one that I'm thinking it could possibly be. Green pods. No, we don't have that one yet. Spring wax. Edible mushroom medicinal. We don't have that one yet, I don't think. Dark red fruits, no. Okay, yeah, so it has to be... It has to be Farmer's Worry. So if we go to the often fatal, this dude, this is why you don't eat random mushrooms that you find in a forest. Come on now. An antidote can be made using the royal, okay. Which I know we have that one. Yep. That one is, oh, we have it labeled. Yeah. Nice. We already had that one identified. Okay, so that means we know this one for sure is the Farmer's Worry. I really want to note it down though. I'm gonna do it because it's yeah, I want to, because we know what it is, but I won't put it with the rest. I'll put it here. Because that had to be that in order to do that. Why would you eat a fatal mushroom? If you don't know what the mushroom is, don't eat it. That should be common sense. Oh dear God. I have been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my advisory stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of the St. Quentin's elixir, if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. We don't have that. Hold on. Wait. We don't have this. Oh no. 5 point, okay, we gotta figure it out. And we gotta do it. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Do you know how many leaves have 5 points? Okay. A 5-pointed leaf to do courage. So we need to go through our book then. Well, let's go through and let's see which ones have 5-pointed leaves. It might be this one. St. John and Poppy. Okay, no, it just improves the hearing ability. Okay, so it's not that one. Butterdale, does that have 5-pointed leaf? That one also has a 5-pointed leaf. That one's what? What was that? Butterdale? Often found. Has been used for centuries as a curative manner olive skin rashes. Dark green leaves can be stewed. Okay. That one says nothing about courage. So I would assume it's probably not that one. Is it ones that I maybe don't have? No, because these are 3-pointed. Well, clearly it's something that I have to have because he's asking for it, so that means I can make it. None of these other ones have 5 points, though. Unless it's talking about, like, this whole thing as the leaf. But no, that is 6. No, it's not you. Oops. I'm sorry. Red flower to protect the mind. A seed pod for luck. Okay. This one was the closest too, but it only says something about skin rashes. Okay, well, that's to ease the mind. That even, I think that's like a different color flower. Okay, well, what are my red flowers then? How about that? Red flower to protect the mind. Those are berries. Is it St. John's poppy one of them? Because it just says something about hearing ability. What's meek do? Okay, no. Well, I'm confused, to be honest. I don't have it. Sense of fear. Do I just need to... Surely it's not just any of them. Surely it's like super specific. Seed pod is confusing me too. What does that mean? Is it one of the ones I don't have done yet? Produces a red flower protecting against all manner of affection. Okay. So whatever this one is the red flower one, which might be this one. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. So it's most likely this one. At the end of thin stems. Okay. So I think it's this one. We'll put this off to the side. The mushrooms. I think this one's supposed to be the red one. If that's the case, then this one's candlewood. Okay. So a seed pod for luck. We'll just go through the ones we haven't done yet. Ooh, a simple potion that will grant courage. Okay, see, I should have known that. We just did it too. I was seeing it more as a... I should have seen that it was 5. That was my bad. I overlooked that. Okay. And a seed pod for luck. Seed pod for luck. None of them look like seed pods. I guess let's go in order. Well, first let's... Okay, seed pod. And it's for luck. Okay. For luck. Strengthen and resolve the mind. If ingested as a seed, it will cause slow, agonizing death. Oh. Probably not that. Not seeing anything about seeds yet. Or luck. Okay. They release... Push you through... Head dies back. They release seeds with the downy. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned in an instant as they burn. Okay, that's not it. Okay, for luck. For luck, for luck, for luck. Pain relief. Cure and afflictions of the heart. Nope. Force a person to tell the truth. No. Lift curses. Prevent the mind from wandering. Huh. If you had to see anything about luck yet. And or seed. Well, I saw the one thing about seeds, but not yet. Crunchy root, cool bucket of water. Sharp focus, but not luck. One of these has to be it, so we'll get it eventually. Okay, commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Okay. Helps with memory recovery, not luck. Drat can relieve pain. Healing ability. really upset if we passed it. Because I overlooked it or something. No. Oh! When you let to gold, you'll have about as much luck as searching for at the end of the rainbow. Oh. Fool's hope. Never mind. The opposite of luck. Let's see. That's the only thing we've really said. Ooh. No. I was like, that somewhat looks like seeds, but no, not really. Alright, I know. We're missing something then. We have to be. What? Shoot. Is it something with these clues that I haven't used yet? Which one back comes to the south of the Watcher of the Great Oak? Maybe I need to go here. I swear if it's one of these clues I'm going to be mad because I haven't figured those out yet. To open any lock, no matter how much secure. Okay, that's kind of cool then. Golly. Yeah, because we haven't really seen anything. A seed pod for luck. I don't think we have that one yet, but that means we kind of need to have it though. In order to finish today. Great strength. Friendship between strangers is interesting. Okay. Digestive trouble. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. And we're already going through it again. Fruit. Short-term memory loss. Severe amnesia, Lord. Okay, don't want to do that. You're back, you were in a meeting. I have not yet. I haven't solved these two. And right now we're trying to make this elixir, which I found the 5-pointed leaf. And I found the red flower to protect the mine. I cannot find the seed pod for luck, so I don't know if it's just something that we don't have yet. And that means we need to figure out something with these clues first. Because this one talks about a seed, but it doesn't say anything about luck. Or none of them really talk about luck, if I'm being honest. Okay. Okay, let's maybe see if we can figure this one out. Okay, the Wilkin Dendru is loyal to the summoner who becomes his master. This servant is assumed to be immortal. Blah, 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 blah. Many hundred years ago, the site of ritual importance was created near Black Comb. Okay, where the fuck's Black Comb? Side, Beckfoot. Black Comb, okay. To the south of the Watcher. Okay, wait. Created near, okay, south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Okay, the Great Oak is here. Although we know. Okay, so I don't think we can do anything with this one, to be honest. South of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru. I'm not sure. Okay, and then I still don't know this one. Because we've been to Enmore. We haven't been to Ravenglass, but what does the spider have to do with anything? Alright, I might have to Google it. I might have to be dumb and Google it, because I feel like it should be easy. Because essentially, like, a lot of the times when you find the clues, they give you another flower, and I think we're missing the one that we need to make the elixir. Because of one of these clues. So that's why I'm kind of like, eh. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Google it. It's happening. I'm done. I literally have to use this. Okay. So we need to go to Enmore. And we need to do the Raven and the Spider. Is it the one in between the two, maybe? So that points here, but this one points here. I forget how to use this. Oh. Yeah, I was being stupid. Okay. So essentially, then we need to come up to H29. And then we need to go over to... Sometimes I just don't pay attention. It's fine. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. See, we're supposed to collect 2 plants from here. That's probably the weird seed one. I'm not gonna lie. Also, get out of my way. I don't want you just popping up in the middle of my already self-acclaimed ones. Okay. I forget that you can use that. It makes so much more sense. This one, however, was there a... I don't see this symbol, though, on here. "8 miles to the east." I wonder if we're supposed to go 8 miles to the east of where we just were, which was what, H25? So here. maybe? Because it was the next one after that one. Here, let's water our plants so this goes faster. Thank you. You're too slow. Okay, perfect. So can we try 1, 2, wait, it's 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could that possibly be it? 8 miles to the east of like the last. Okay. So it's not that. 8 miles to the east. 8 miles to the east. I don't know. Let's. If this is the seed one, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. But wait, we don't have the entry for it though. We should have had the entry for it. We don't. Because we can't give it to them without the entry. None of them look like that, to be honest. So all of these are. Have you found the strange tree in the 8 Mile card somewhere? There's the great oak here, but we went 8 miles to the east of that one, and that one didn't do anything because like, yeah, there's a great oak here. It said 8 miles to the east, which each square is a mile. But we went here and nothing happened. So I don't know what it means 8 miles to the east. Because we also did 8 miles to the east of here, because that's where we are, is Undermare. I haven't seen that symbol anywhere. What's the small coin you have? This one? Okay. Note to self, actually look at what we're supposed to be looking at. And, like, don't just forget about this kind of thing. Gosforth. Okay. You're so smart. Oh my god. I forget about so many of these items. Okay, Gosforth. So we need to go 8 miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm glad you're here, Bean. I'm glad you're here. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into the reflective trance. Here and there, the flowers that I don't recognize grow among the bank. But none of them say anything about seeds. That's my thing. Because we need a seed pod for luck. And none of the entries that we looked at said anything about luck. So I think that's why I'm getting a little confused. Highly poisonous and insanity and then death. Oh god. Okay. Medicinal properties. But I've gone through this book twice and I didn't see anything about luck unless I truly just overlooked it, and then I'm going to be a little annoyed. I also don't know what this is. Blessed entity streaming or anyone else. Yeah, it's tiny. Tiny. Yeah, I don't know what this is either, if I'm being honest. I know we already did that because it popped something up and we grabbed something from that. But I don't know what this is. Memory recovery. But I haven't seen anything for luck. Like, at all. Also took our flowers away. Okay, we did. We had it. I just don't pay attention. Again. I looked through this book twice. I swear to God. Okay. I think it's because I literally... This is the only sentence I didn't read out of this entire thing. Because none of this says anything about luck. And I just didn't read the very first sentence of it. Oh my God. Why do I do this to myself is the question. Because I literally read this entire thing. I was like, this is seed pods, but does it say anything about luck? Literally, first sentence, good fortune. And I'm like 90% sure it's this one. They look soft, but they're in fact quite hard. Green seed pods of this sheep. Yeah. That's fascinating. Okay, cool beans. Okay. So we can name this now. I'm so annoyed with that, to be honest. That was my own damn fault, though. The fact that I read this entire page, only the first sentence, and that's exactly what I needed, is insane, honestly. Okay, I want to connect with you. Hello, I would like to... Oh, actually, I forget what his name was. Shoot. Okay, okay. Well, we know this one. I'm gonna do it yellow. It was... sheep. Snap. Okay. And then what was the red one? That one we already had. We're running out of room over here. Where did it put the other one? Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Okay, yeah, what was this red one? Wasn't it? It was one of these. Yes, it was this one. Come on, connect. Hello? There it goes. Candlewood. Alright, y'all are encroaching on my space though, to be honest. I can't really scoop them all over anymore. Let's see. Oh, and then this one is, we will name you. Put you over here with the rest of the elixirs. St. Quentin's. Gotcha. This can be archived now. So we're still using the mushroom and their fatalness and their antidotes. And then this one, I don't know if this has any actual instructions yet. Okay. Good to know. Let's see, now we can finally give this man his poor elixir. He's been, like, attacked, and here we are. Got a book entry. Riddle. It's probably that one. And we know this one, but I don't know if it's been marked off yet, and I don't want to put it over here unless it's been marked off. No, it's not. But we know for a fact it's that one. It's alright. Okay. I like the rain. It's very... This rain and this audio is so soothing. Like, makes me want to take a nap. Okay. Next. It's the mailman. There's a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as... Yo? Someday he'll get his comeuppance. I sure hope so. Punches a dog, dude. That's insane. What? Sad Kill Chalice. The rain and music combination is so soothing. It's like, if I didn't have to talk to you guys, I'd probably be falling asleep here. Okay. Sadgill, which is somewhere along here. Oh. All right, let's read. Let's pay attention and read. Sadgill. There it is. So it said Sadgill Chalice. Chalice. Yes. Dude, me too. I love rain sounds when I can't sleep. The Chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. But yeah, because, like, I've never been one to be able to fall asleep with any form of TV on. Like, if it's any form of show or music or anything, I can't. Like, even like cartoons where there's like no speaking, I like still want to watch it. Like, so I will like force myself to stay awake because I won't be able to focus on sleeping. Like, I'll just try to watch the show. So the only thing that can really get me to go to sleep is rain noises. So that's what I do. Hello, Daniel. Glad that you could join. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to finish up Strange Horticulture because it's been nearly a year since I've played it, I think. It's honestly insane. But it's a bunch of witchy stuff. Bunch of fun. Okay. Let's see. Reuben. Rona tells me you are working on the gathering of the plants for the ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Swift Snare. Oh, I think we already have that. Oh! I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Okay, cool beans. I'm waiting till they're actually in the book, though, to move them over here with the rest. Okay. Other content gets me too excited. Yes. Yeah, I can't. I just constantly have to watch it. But, like, I like the soft rain, but, like, the ones that I put on to go to sleep are, like, the really heavy thunderstorms. Those are my favorite, because the thunderstorms are really soothing. That's why I really like it when it storms outside. Read somewhere about a plant that'll lead you to gold. It has drooping red flowers and frill. We literally read that one because it was the opposite of luck. I just don't remember what it was called. It has droopy red flowers. I think it was this one. No. Well, that's the only one with droopy red flowers. No, that's not really droopy. Oh, was it this one? Engine? guys are talking about not being able to sleep. It's so ironic considering that's why I'm here. Oh no. Well, it'd be like that sometimes, you know? No. I don't really say this is droopy red leaves, though. Drooping red flowers. None of these are red flowers. I know I read it, I just don't remember which one it is. I don't think it would be the eyebright. No. Drooping red flowers? None of these red... Oh, there. It was hidden. It was hidden behind this guy. Weeping Bell. Yeah. Taking your mind off sleeping a bit can get you to sleep. Yeah, sometimes it can. That is correct. Fool's hope. You're not going to find anything. Okay. Nice. We already had that identified. Okay. I can't help but noticing that the Dreyer huntsman is still alive. What of it? You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. I don't even remember who you are, sir. Praise the Dendru. Alright. End day. Watching the streams of work. I'm glad that I can help put you to sleep, buddy. It's always a good thing. You hate the rain when you're driving? Yeah, it's not the greatest when you're driving, especially with the roads around here. They really need to redo the paint lines because I swear the rain on the road reflects more than the actual lines of paint that are supposed to be reflective in some form or fashion. So like a lot of the times I can't even tell where the lane starts and where it ends. So I just like hope for the best. Like me and the other cars are just going. We're like, well, if we just stay in this line, we'll be fine. But yeah, rain when driving is not fun. Ooh. Decay gives way to a new life. Gives way to new growth. From death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Oh. Words there are garbage in the rain. Can confirm. Horrible. Absolutely horrid. Alright, day 15, Friday. Okay, so we need to go... What did that say? We need to go west of White Scar. Where's White Scar? That's White Fell. Or Whitfall, I guess. That's how you actually pronounce it. White Scar is 2 words. White Scar Cave? But is there like the actual city called White Scar, or is it literally just White Scar Cave? I guess it's just... Okay. By west of White Scar, by the river. Here? Yes, let's go. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder, from the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Okay. Alright. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, the mailman again. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. We're working on it. Oh, jeez. Okay, I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she could say when I pressed her. Oh, was all she could say when I pressed her. I read that as two separate sentences. Okay. Let's see. Arnside, so it's literally the White Scar Cave that we just mentioned. Okay, cool. A thin creek runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground. Just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. Large boulder blocks the entrance. Too heavy to move. Farmer's worry. Okay. And we know which one Farmer's Worry is, but why do we need that one again? I'm curious. Potent abilities. Grant strength for short period. Okay. Yeah. Nice. What did we get? Twilight. The Biota. Interesting. But I knew that one was the correct one. Let's go. We have so many plants. Look how many. I didn't realize we had that many answered. Okay. But what's happening is we're running out of space here. So we're going to move the elixirs down. The ones I'm like 90% sure of that I know of in the thing I'm going to put over here. Like I'm 90% sure what this one is. I'm pretty sure we have what this one is and what this one is. So all the other ones will move down. And honestly, I'm pretty sure we know what this one is too. But again, I'm waiting until it actually says it and or we've used it. Like the Farmer's Worry we used to do another clue. So I knew that one was it. But I'm waiting for it to be checked 100% to move it over there. But since we're running out of space, we'll move everything down. And that way we can start putting stuff up here. Okay. Because, like, these are very obvious ones in here. Like, extremely obvious. Okay. Oh, we never collect the points. Oh, it did something different. I'm surprised at how easily I am able to roll the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Got 2 new plants. Nice. Okay. Every time I'm like, okay, we're almost done finding plants. We just keep finding more. Because, like, holy. Okay. Alright, what's next? Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there's only darkness now. We need sour. Do we have that one? We do not. Okay. Sour Bandy. The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. Ooh. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Large stamen. Is it this one? I don't know, a lot of these have really large stamen. We're like 90% sure what this one is too. I can move my watering can down. I don't need it. This one has a large stamen. It's really the only one that's... Ooh, this one too. Flowers are really delicate. The petals fall. I don't think it's that one. I think it's going to be this one. The leaves feel soft and smooth underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of the... Okay. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Like, almost positive. That's the only one that has, like, a very large stamen. All of them are, like, normal flower size. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. Oh, why would you do that? It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Oh. Umbrella. That's pretty. I don't know if we have that flower yet. It might be that one actually. Okay. Alright, yep, let's label it. Kinda wanna label it red. Sour bandy. Okay. Cocoa beans. Alrighty. Next. My wife of 30 years is dying. Oh, God. That is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and that's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Oh. I don't know. Please, I'm begging you. Elixir of the damned. Ah, see. What did we read about that, though? Is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. Said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer with us. Yeah, see, this is why you don't mess with death. If somebody dies, you just gotta let them die. There's no reason to bring them back to life or anything like that, because you can't mess with the soul of a person. Like, that's crazy. Is there a method to the organization, or are you just seeing the plants randomly? Or are you just setting the plants right? Oh, no, I'm setting them randomly. Well, there's a little bit of... So, I'm trying to keep all of the ones I have absolutely labeled all the way over here. And then I had it to where, like, all of the other ones were just here. But they're getting so much that they're coming over here. So I'm kind of just putting them together. These 5, however, I automatically know who they are in the book. But I don't put a label on them, and I don't put them over here until they're checked off. So, like, let's see. Dead Man's Fingers. That's this one, clearly. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, that one's easy. And then Glowhorn. Like, illuminating, like, mushroom, basically. It's obviously this one. But we haven't actually used it at all. So, like, I'm just waiting to put the label on it, and I'm waiting to move it. But these 5, I know for a fact which ones they are, but I haven't done anything with them just because. These, I have no fucking clue. I haven't, like, if I paid attention, I'd probably be able to find it, but I haven't, like, tried. Alright, I really don't want to give this to you, sir, because this is a really bad idea. You're not going to be happy with the results. Your wife is going to be alive, but she's not going to be. And, like, honestly, that's probably going to be worse for you. But I'll do it, because that's what you asked. I not have this one yet? It might be this one. No. Or that one. Oh, excuse me. Alright. I do not like that I did that. I do not like it at all. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liverstone here. Maybe? I do not know. Okay, we have not done this one yet. Liverstone. Yeah, see, that one's obviously this one. Like, that was a big yawn. Yeah, I know. I've done a lot today. It's been a long day. Yeah, because it could literally be nothing other than this. Due to its strong paralyzing agents contained within. A mushroom with pointed caps. Yeah, it's this one. It's not that one? What? It's this one. Oh, it's my new one. I didn't even look at that one, to be honest. Yeah. Strange. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. Well. Okay. See, I assumed it was this one, if I'm being honest. Because we hadn't gotten this one yet, and this was the only one that had mushrooms with, like, dots on it. So that means I don't know what this one is, but I'm going to still keep it over here just because we're running out of room. Okay, cool. Thumb. Oh, it's pronounced tomb. Okay. Sorry. My bad. It looks like thumb. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do yellow. Liverstone. So yeah, we have like... we can only get certain amount of things wrong where it like matters. For the most part, it only does it if you do the plant wrong. But it did do it once or twice on the map earlier. But for the most part, it's really only if you get the plant wrong. But I don't know. It's never happened to me. So I don't know what happens when this fills up. I have no clue because I've never had it happen. Interesting though. Oh, this lady. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. I mean, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. You have to help me. So I can either give her Widow's Woe or Dead Man's Fingers. So now we need to actually look at what they do. Dead Man's Fingers. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Okay. It doesn't really sound like that one's going to be helpful. Or we can do Widow's Woe. Which induce fear. It's called can't put. Oh, golly. I don't know. I can't control it anymore. This has gone too far. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants to do. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. I don't really know. It's set into induce fear. It's also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from the... It might need to be Dead Man's Fingers. This fungus typically at a glance can appear... Strength and resolve. Yeah, so the other one did not make any sense for this. This one makes more sense, but really, I feel like we could have done a better one, but... Okay. Carnivorous. It's probably this one. Okay, we can move this little guy now. Okay. So let's label him. I kind of want to label him red. Oops. Okay. I mean, we're running out of space, honestly. How many more plants can we get? Truly. don't know. Alright. Hollis. There's been talk over the last few nights down in the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. Yeah. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I don't dare leave my house now. I've decided to bring the nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn. We know that one. That one's easy. Okay. Penny Bell. Aw. That one. Oh, I don't know what this one's gonna be. Are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it's highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Well, that's how most drugs are. Not gonna lie. It could be that one. But this one's the only other one that has heart-shaped. Interesting. So this one was Glowhorn, right? Hello? Where'd it go? Did I pass it? No? I did. Yeah. Okay. This one, let's do yellow. Glowhorn. Okay. Yep, guys, we're running out of room. Okay. Oh, it's the end of the day. So we'll get another clue. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, as it grows as the edge of the wood. At the edge of the wood. Okay. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Okay. Day 16, Saturday. So we are basically being told the story of how she came to awaken whatever the heck that was. I don't know why you would even attempt to, like, just because it's called the servant doesn't mean you're going to be able to control it. I don't understand. People are just a little dumb sometimes. Okay, to the east of the castle. Assuming this castle? There's not another one, is there? Ooh, there's two castles. Past the mountain peak. Well, this is all mountains, so it's most likely this one then. Okay, yeah, across the river. Okay. Oh, wait. Across the river. Through the mountain pass. Okay, but this one doesn't go through mountains. Okay. I was like, shoot, there's only one castle. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's three. Like, alright. Oh, there's one here. Oh, this one doesn't have any mountains. It has to be this one then. Because it says to the east, across the river, through the mountain pass, at the edge of the woods. Okay. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Did you put it over here? No? Okay. I don't think it's popped up yet. I was just kidding. Okay. Ooh. Oh. What are you? You look kind of creepy. I'm gonna put you up here. You fit better there. Huh. Okay. Ooh, Verona's back. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down those plants we need. Well, it does say unfortunately, although we know 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. So how am I supposed to know? I'm assuming we have them all, but I don't know. We must act before it's too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. I don't know. Am I supposed to know? Ooh. Okay. A ritual of importance was created near... I don't know which ones I guess we're just traveling to it, to be honest. I don't know if I'm supposed to grab anything or if I even can grab anything. Okay. The site of ritual was important. Black comb to the south of the Watcher. I don't know where the Watcher is. The great oak and the dendry was outside. Is it the ritual? Am I supposed to know where this ritual site is? A site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb. Okay. To the south of the Watcher. What is the Watcher? Do you see anything? What's the Watcher? The great oak I know is right here. To the south of the Watcher, the great oak. So is the Watcher and the great oak the same thing? Is it supposed to be maybe here in like this weird opening? Oh, it was. Okay. A small stone shrine sits off to the one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses. At the base, 5 slots for 5 plants. Again, how am I supposed to know? Oh no. I have a feeling one of them was this one. Maybe we need to look at our notes. Okay. Dangerous plants, sparsely of hills. Keep it a secret. Okay, maybe... Wasn't somebody helping us? He was helping us. She was helping us. Was I supposed to be paying attention to shit that I wasn't paying attention to? I mean, that happens a lot, but like... I assumed it would be like something like this, where it would tell me that it was needed. Because she's been telling me about plants all day. Well, hold on. There's 4 of these. But not 5 of them. But I don't remember which ones I got from where. Okay, so that's not helpful. I'm just gonna look to see how I'm supposed to know, because if it's something that I was supposed to like pick up by subtle dialogue, I probably wasn't paying enough attention to do that. So it has to do with this. But how? It says we need to open this and it will tell us the 5 plants. But how do I open this? Do I need... How do I open this? Wait a second. Huh? How... Did I not figure out something I was supposed to? Does something open locks? Something did open locks. Am I supposed to use that? Hold on. I feel like I'm going crazy. I know something did open a lock. There's a keyhole, but I don't have a key. So I think a plant, one of our plants was used to do a lock, but I don't... Okay, you can. Okay. One of our plants, I remember reading when I was trying to find the luck one of them opened locks, and I do not remember which one. So we're just gonna have to go for it. We're just gonna have to like fast read through these, but I promise I'll read them in a way that I know. And I won't overlook it twice like I did the last time. Because I remember reading it. I do. I just didn't realize we could use a plant for this entire time. I assumed it would be later unlocked or something. But it makes sense that we need to use a leaf or like a plant. Any lock. Yes. Okay. I should have put these in like alphabetical order or some shit. Cool. Follow What does that say? The Dudden, tributary to its source. Okay, first a corpse's friend. Wait, what? Then comes the ankle grabber. Wait, first is the corpse's friend. A reminder. Oh, I'm not good at riddles. Then comes the ankle grabber. The binder. Third is the fear bringer. Okay, we know which one is the fear bringer. That one was... I remember. That one was the widow's woe. Induce fear. That's one of the ones we don't have done. Is it this one? Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long thin leaves. Dainty dark flowers. Grow out of a bed of long, thin leaves. Dainty dark flowers. That's red fruits. Dark blue flowers smell like rhubarb. Camphor due to its pleasant scent. I don't know what rhubarb smells like. I assume that's not unpleasant. Dainty dark flowers. I mean, these I wouldn't consider dark. But this one matches this most. Those might be considered dark. The petals fall easily. Dainty. Okay, so I'm assuming maybe this one. Okay. Oh, wait. Shoot. We'll put this way over here. We'll kind of figure that out. Okay. Corpse's friend. So this is the third one. I'll just kind of put it there. Fourth is to lift a... Yeah, I think a dainty flower would fall easily. Is to lift a curse. We read about that one. And we also read about the black blood. Okay. We'll keep an eye out. Black blood and lifting a curse. 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 Ooh, the long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of... No. Okay, no, that's something different. Black blood. Oh, wait. Last petal is just... Oh, last a petal to secure a black's blood. A black blood's reverse. Wait, no, now I don't know that one. But I do know the cursed lifter. I remember seeing that one specifically. Last a petal to secure black blood's reverse. So last a petal to secure. I actually don't know that one. Okay, lifting a curse though I do know we had. Lifting a curse. Focusing effect. Lift curses. Long. Okay, so that's one that we have. Is it this one? No. No. I wonder who plays this game and doesn't label. Can you imagine having, like, if you just, like, did not give a heck to label at all, and you have to, like, do this without knowing? Like, you essentially have to go back and figure it all out again? Long bear. Have I not done all these? Wait, hold on. It's checked, so that means I should have it labeled. You have to label the plants yourself. Yes. Yeah. So, like, it's completely optional to label them. Oh, here it is. Okay. So that's 4th. How the fuck? Corpse's friend. Would that be a... Or is that the one that grew out of the corpse? Oh, heck. I don't remember, to be honest. If that's the case, it's one of the ones we... Balm against the diseases of the heart. Then comes the ankle grabber. Who's caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the torn. Reverend of the cold cross-section. Pentagonal symmetry. The binder. Okay, so we have the 3rd and 4th one. That you needed to label them. Yeah, that's why I tried to label them, and that's why I tried to label them only when we had them checked off in the book, just in case I was like completely wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go through the ones we don't have labeled. Ooh, known as the corpse's friend, Devil's Night Trap. Okay, that one's one we don't have labeled though, so that one's one of these. So we need to look at the stems. Okay, it has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. So it has a light, pleasant scent, and the leaves kind of look like that. So I don't think it's any of these. I'm just gonna... Somewhat pungent, so that's not it. Is it these? These look similar. Very strong, slightly aniseedy. I don't know what that means, aniseedy. It could be that one. Ingesting it as a seed will cause slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. That's incredibly terrifying that you eat it and it kills you just so the flower can grow. Dark purple flowers, that doesn't give a shit. Like a strawberry dipped in honey. Oh, so this one is the other one that we just read about. Smells sweet, like sweet rhubarb. What is that? What does that word mean? Aniseedy? Smells like pine needles. I know what pine needles smell like. But I don't know what the word means. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong too. Means having a flavor or aroma similar to aniseed. which are small licorice-flavored seeds of the anise plant used to flavor sweet drinks like... I don't know how to pronounce that. It describes something that tastes or smells sweet, spicy, slightly, and distinctly like licorice. Or fennel. So I don't think that would be it. But that's the only one that really matches the leaves, I think. Rather unpleasant scent. Has a light pleasant, so it needs to be something nice. And that one strictly said unpleasant. So it can't be that. Pungent is not pleasant. Oh, I forgot about these two. What is about this one? Oh, okay. I completely... Those were, like, off to the side, so I just assumed those weren't a thing. Okay, has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Okay, so that one is... that. So that's first. So we need the second one. We have the third, and we have the fourth, and then we need the last. So I'm going to move you over here, because I got hella confused that you were even a thing. Okay. Essentially, yeah, I'm going to bring these down here as well. Just so they're all together. I'm going to bring you back up here. Just so you're further away from this, and I can have all the plants here. Okay. A corpse's friend, a reminder. Then it comes the ankle grabber. I'm assuming it's probably something like this. But I don't know what the name of that would be. I just know it's one we haven't done yet. Overpowering by some, but it stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Because I don't know what elastopedal to secure black blood's reverse. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. So I'm gonna go through all the ones we haven't done yet, just because there's not much. It is said that if you give a haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you both will live long and blessed lives. Aww. That's actually really cute. I love how, like, the second word of it is amour, which is love in French. So I don't, like, I wonder if whoever found it was French, and that's why, like, they called it that, because, like, it's, like, that, its background. That'd be interesting to know. Let's see. Utterly drain a person's mental... Force a person to tell the truth when eaten. No, we need an ankle grabber of some sort. So I think we're towards the end of the game, though. If it's having us beat the monster, essentially. Penny Bell. What's that? That sounds pretty. Hallucin... Okay, wait, that one's the hallucinogenic one, which I'm pretty sure is this one. But I'm not 100% sure, though. A riddle? Riddle is crushed to make dyes. This very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Okay. I need something about ankle grabber. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Dark red fruits that ingested under any circumstances are highly poisonous and resulting in insanity and then death. Distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. Okay, yeah. The binder, ankle grabber. There we go. Is given to this plant that may give some clues as to its properties. Once ensnarled, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small, heart-shaped leaves. It has to be this one, right? It moves fast for plants. Yeah, it has to be this one. Okay. So this one is the second. So we just need to figure out the last one. Last, a petal to secure black's blood reverse. A petal. Last, a petal to secure black blood's reverse. I'm not really... Why is this one the only one that we've had labeled? That kind of makes me worried. Like, is it supposed to be all of our unlabeled ones? Like, I don't know why it would have to be, but it's making me nervous that that's the only one that is so far. But I mean, it says lift curses. Okay. A petal to secure black blood's reverse. Was there anything that, like, turned your blood black? Because I know that one said it turned black when it detected a curse. But I don't know if that's going to be the same as this one. And plus it says a petal. Petal. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those can afford it. Place wreaths made of it on the... Always contains 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered bringing good fortune. A petal to secure... It might be that one. Because it does say it finds peace in the afterlife. Okay, that one's the... That one we have. I'll put it... Yeah, that one's a possibility, so I'm going to bring it over here. We're just going to move you over here. Okay, that one's a possibility, so we'll move that to where it's up front and center. Because it mentions the petals specifically, and it says it helps find the dead peace in the afterlife, so that one could heavily be one. Because all it says is last a petal to secure black blood's reverse. So I'm gonna also look to see if anything mentions black blood. The only one that mentioned black was the one that turned black for curses so far. Because other than that, I'm not entirely sure. Open a lock. That's the one we had to use. That was nice. Eye strain. Oh, here it is. Yeah. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. So, the Dendra's miasma makes your blood turn black. This one, the uses the petals to reverse that, so black blood's reverse. Okay, so we need to find this one. Elderfinium. What does it look like? It looks kind of gross. Not gonna lie. It's always the, like, super gross ones that, like, save your life. Gilded dendra. Interesting. Where is it? I feel like I'm overlooking it. Okay, I must have. Somewhere. Hello? Elderfinium. If I would have put these in alphabetical order like I'd thought about doing at the start, this would not be an issue. I thought about doing them alphabetical, and then I was doing them by color, and then it just all went to shit, so then I just quit doing it. Oh, here it is. That looks quite different from that. I mean, it looks the same, but it also looks different, because I was looking for something more bulbous, like this one. Okay, I think we got it. Do I need to replace now here's the big question. Do I need to replace them in a particular order? Or can I just place them as is? You know what? We'll start with one at the top, and we'll go counterclock, or we'll go clockwise. Cause, oh shit. 4 out of 5. Shoot. Does it tell me which ones? No. Well, it has to be this one, right? This one was literally called the corpse's friend. Literally. This one was literally called the ankle. So the only one we didn't know for a fact was this one. Shit. Like, that one's has to be it. That one was literally called the corpse's friend. This one was literally called the ankle grabber. This one was the only one that I knew of that only said to lift a curse and basically no other information. So this is the one we had to have correct, or incorrect, which was like the problem is we know it's the widow's woe. We just don't know which one it is. That one looks so similar though. You're telling me that's not it? Dainty flowers? Well, we know it's not this one. Okay. We know it's not that one. We know it's not this one. We know it's not this one. We know it's not this one. We know it's not the mushroom. I highly doubt it's this one just based off of the... We know it's not this one. Dark dainty flowers. Is it this one? Well, what gets me... Well, it says unpleasant scent. Which one said unpleasant? Somewhat pungent. One of them strictly said unpleasant. Which one was that one? Didn't one say unpleasant? Rather unpleasant scent. Is it this one? But I wouldn't really say that that's small and dainty. Dainty flowers grow out... Well, no, it doesn't say dark. No, yeah, dainty dark flowers. I wouldn't really consider that dark. They do look dainty, though. But to me, these leaves don't look the same. These leaves look like this one. And this one was talking about... Oh, shoot. I mean, we can try this one. We'll have it one... I think we'll try that one. Okay, that's not it either. Okay. I mean... So that one is the one that has wrong, because it still said 4 out of 5 are correct. And we changed that one. So if any of the other ones were correct, it would have said 3 out of 5 correct. So it has to be one of these. What? Dainty dark flowers? But this one says it smells sweet. This one says unpleasant. What is this one? This one just says dark purple flowers. Okay. We've tried these two and they didn't work. Has a sweet scent, so it can't be this one. It can't be that one, because it literally says unpleasant. What does this one say? Sickly sweet scent. But these leaves look nothing like that. The only one that looks like that is this one. But that one was wrong. I mean, technically this one, but they're just fat. And these are berries. Long, flat leaves, yeah. Very strong and these don't even look the same, but this one does say somewhat pungent. My next guess is this one. Dark purple flowers. Okay, so then I don't know, to be honest. Because it's something that we don't have labeled, so it has to be one of these. The only one that looks correct is this one. And logically speaking, these all said almost directly what that said. The only one that we have... No, because the only one that we have... like that one, or those two are the only one we have labeled. But like I know for sure that I wouldn't label it until I got it, and I would immediately label it. Because... Where'd it go? Which is random. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem, which is like what this one does. Like that one was it, and this one, strong sweet aroma. Can I pan across them? Yeah. Well, my thing is the only thing is like this one is the, where'd it go? This is like the only one that I know that says anything about bringing fear. Is this Widow's Woe? It says to induce fear. But like these are all of the other ones. Unless it's a different one that does fear. Like all of these I know are correct. So unless I have another flower that induces fear, which is very much possible. But I think we only have one more chance to do it. So I am a little nervous. But as like I said, as far as I remember, this is the only one that said that it brings fear. But I'm trying to look off based of how it looks. Like, none of them really look like this. Dark, dainty flowers. Like dark dainty. That's the only one that I know that's like that I remember seeing that says induces fear. Dark dainty. So I really don't think. I know I'm like I said, logically, if we break it down, I've tried this one twice now, different flowers, and every single time I've tried a different one in this lot, it still says 4 of 5 are correct. So that means these have to be. But I don't see anything that resembles this. But since this one doesn't have a check mark, that means it's not labeled. Because I always labeled it as soon as I had the check mark. But it's the Widow's Woe, but we're trying to figure out which one's the Widow's Woe, because out of all the ones I have not labeled, this one's the one that looks the most like it, and then it literally said, the flowers are very delicate, dainty dark flowers. I wouldn't really know if that's delicate, though. But none of the other ones are dark flowers, or they don't match, because it says it has an unpleasant scent. All of the other ones with dark ones say it has, like, this one's sweet. This one's sweet, sickly sweet, but those don't match the leaves. Like, these are very long and skinny. Like, this is a berry, long flat leaves. Like, it could possibly be this one. I should have the flower. I don't know how else I wouldn't be able to find it, like, be able to have it. I've done all of the clues. All of the clues are supposed to tell you that. I'm, like, very tempted to Google it. Because all of the ones where it makes sense, like, I've tried. And we only have one more chance, I think. Let me just see. I might Google it. I'm nervous. Because it has to be the Widow's Woe. So unless I just don't have the flower, but I don't know how I want to have the flower because I've done every single clue. Unless... Okay, it says I'm supposed to do something with what was in the box. So I guess this is the only, like... I guess this is a clue to do. So, yeah, I haven't found it yet. Ugh. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Where's the Dudden tributary? What does that mean? Huh. The River Dudden? So would it be here? No. The Dudden tributary to its source. realize this was a freaking... Because I was going to say, the only one that looks like it's similar to this is I-13 or I-14. Let's see. Alright, you need to quit doing this. Please. Okay, I... 13 or 14. I did I-14 because that's where the source is right here. But that one wasn't correct. But it says... Or is it L? Oh, so like... But would that be the... See, I always thought the source of the river was like where it first started, like in the mountains or whatnot, and then it flowed all the way down into the big body of water. So I always assumed the source was where it starts, like where it goes up here. Because if you're looking at it north or south, like a river isn't going to flow from south to north. But we can try here. To its source, but would its source be here? Tributary. Okay, hold on. Because that's River Duddon. The Duddon tributary. I don't think of anything else that says Duddon on it. I like how it was like, I'm running out of time, I have to do this fast, and we've been taking so... Okay, we can try it, though. Wait. Oh. Like this one. Oh, okay. Because I was looking at this one, but yeah, it definitely could be this one. Never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, okay, okay. That is a ginormous check for that, but okay. Dark red flowers. Somewhat damp smell. See, even then, that doesn't really give much of a good description as what the book says, in my opinion. Like... This says unpleasant scent, dark dainty flowers. I mean, other than it's just saying dark flowers. But this one does look similar to the drawings, though. Okay. Well, we almost died. I'm assuming. Like I said, I have no idea what happens when this fully goes across. That was way too... I put way too much thought into that, to be honest. Alright. Well done. I'll take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. Feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. The leaves kind of do look like the sketch. Damp smell isn't plant. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a damp, like musky, or musty, like mildewy almost. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh! I don't know what I was expecting this thing to look like, but that was not it. You're expecting to tell me that you did a ritual in order to control that thing? You wanted to control that. You thought that was possible. And you didn't think it would go wrong and that they would try to kill everybody on Earth. Interesting. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... Oh, did she get murdered? The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claws end up embedding in the dirt instead of the woman's back. Oh, okay, I see. I thought she got hit, but no, she thought she was gonna hit. Okay, I was reading that weirdly. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up into the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get to the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has his huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with a strange jerking movement. Okay, so she technically can control him, but I guess he's overpowering her. So he weirdly doesn't have the strength to do it yet, I guess. Okay, she pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who's clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Okay, so it basically gives her a ginormous migraine anytime anything happens to him. Interesting. Why would you choose to do that to yourself? That's my thing. You actively sought out... You actively sought out that book that contained that spell, and then you had to figure out everything for that spell, and you actively went to do that spell. None of that seemed like a bad idea to you? At all? Oh. There's a mighty thunderclap and blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? I don't know. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Well, she shouldn't have, controlled him in the first place. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated within an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know of the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. Plot twist. As for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there is always more plants to learn about and discover. I forgot our cat's name was Hellbore. Deceased. Oh. Ending 2? Wait, there's 2 endings? The sleeping Dendru. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Okay. He's alive, attempting... So, could we have done something to where... Oh! We could have joined them. Yes, I remember now. They asked us to join them. And we didn't. Wait, Thea was the librarian. So the one helping us the entire time was the one... Wait, what? Hold on. Attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Well, Slightly regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Killed by the servant, yeah. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Good, good, good. Has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors that he is living in the Rydal Cave once again. Yeah, so I guess we could have... Perhaps more than 2? Maybe. Because I do remember now that we were asked to join his cult, basically. And I think they weren't really going to do anything about the servant. They were going to, like, follow him or something. If I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a very long time. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Shamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. I mean, fair enough. Come on now. Okay. Currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. Oh, wait. For what reason? I don't remember. Legal action against me? Can we go back and, like, look at the bios? Earlier. Oh, we're getting more story. Nice. Hold on. I want to go to the bios. Okay, she was not the librarian. I was about to say. Okay, so we didn't even have her in our character info, so we never saw her. She looked very similar to Simone, though. Yeah. Yeah, so they basically, they worship the Dendru, so we could have... So are we sued after saving the town? I guess so. I guess they're suing us. But yeah, basically we could have followed them and, like, joined them and, like, did the redemption thing. Because he was always, like, praise the Dendru. Yeah. Yeah, Dendru, let's help him on his way. Yeah, they wanted to, like, sacrifice people to him and stuff. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So we identified 60 of 77. Did you mix everything in with my shit? I had them... Okay, no, you just mixed these two. Okay, I was about to say, I had them all organized for a reason. Okay. Have you ever heard of the monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Should we just go to Ravenglass? I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found, but the monastery was at the edge of the wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you better have this." Elixir of the Black Veil. Okay, that's basically what he just told me. Okay. Hold on. What is this, though? Leaf of the Storian, Stench of the Twilight, Dark Flower of the Tomb. So we can go ahead and make that. Let's see. Yeah, we can go ahead and make that. Where's our book? Storian. Dark red fruits, which was this one. Of the tomb, because I pronounced it as thumb, because that's what it looks like. Hold on. No, ST. No, I was on the right page. Yep, that one. Pronounced tomb. Its flower is sometimes associated with death. Uses a fragrance of soap and candles. So that one looks more so like this, somewhat pungent, or it's this one, very strong aroma. Okay, what is the twilight one? Okay, well, we can go ahead and do these, and we'll just set them off to the side until they're... Okay, 1 second. Did it check them off? It did. Okay, so we can label these. This was Widow's Woe. Oh, why didn't it capitalize that? That's gonna bother me. Okay. And then this one was... Oh, I forget. Shoot. Swift Snare. Yeah. Do it purple. And then the other two we already had marked. Okay. Cool beans. So, yeah, these are the ones we don't have marked yet. Okay. So that one I know is the Storian. What is the Twilight one? Let's see. Twilight. Shadows grow, takes to leave the root. In the eye of the crow. Plant to the groom despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell of it is quite foul. Let's see. The leaves also somewhat look like this, or is it this one? Rather unpleasant scent. Yeah, it's most likely this one. So we just need the tomb one. So based off of the leaves, it's probably this one. Smells like rhubarb, which I know is kind of like a soapy type of smell. Oh, it can be at least. I'm thinking it's this one. I'm gonna go for it. And we're just gonna see. Our death counter reset anyway. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so let's label you. Elixir of the Black Veil. Okay, and move you down here. And then, what did we have? We had, tomb was, where'd it go? Hello? Where did it go? Did it like randomly get put in here? It did. Okay, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, and then you and you. Alright, y'all are encroaching up on my space. You were the Twilight. Yeah. Twilight. The Biota. And then the other one was the Storian. Yep. Where the heck did my... There they are. Hello? Okay. Okay. Now they're all labeled. Okay, we figured this one out. We can archive that. So what's next? Okay. You won't find the monastery. Jesus, if I could speak. What in the hell are my bangs doing? You know what? They're curled. They're doing something. Anyway. Weird. Okay. Monastery is a Blackfriar American. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west. So they were heading this way. Edge of the wood. Because I could feel the sun. Yeah, they were heading this way. Because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. If we crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left. Oh gosh. Crossed 2 rivers. They must have left me here in Reverend Glass and I never... So if you were traveling west and crossed 2 rivers, but I'm not understanding when it said then we followed a river for a while. Like, did y'all travel? So maybe it's up here. Okay, yeah. So y'all crossed 2. Then y'all y'all crossed 2. And then y'all followed a river for a while. So it's probably here. 3 figures. Their faces hidden behind their black coverings. Come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturist. Then the one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. Okay, holy heck. Let's see. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear in the monastery. Some later they return with a stack of parchment. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. So these are all of the flowers then, because it says plants identified of 77, unless we continue to get more. I want to know what this one is, though. Is this where did we just say Ravenglass? Okay. No, I'm wondering if we need to do... Okay. We need to figure out that when this is available. So let's water our plants so this goes faster. Okay. So I'm assuming it needs to be on a triangle, which is one of these, which then in turn lines up with 2 of the circles. Like, that's my thought process. Okay. So we need, essentially we need a triangle where 2 down and 1 over is a circle. Because that's 2 down. None of them seem to do that though. Because that was my thought, was that the triangle was here and then like 2 of these. But it also has 1, 2 up and 2 over. Because this one has 1 up, 2 over, but it doesn't have 1 here or here. But honestly, none of them do. This one's tricky. Like, that's the only thing I can think of for the circles and the triangles. Well, this one has 1, 2 up, 1 over, or 2 over. And this one also has 2 down. No. Well, now I'm just confused. Yeah, so I don't know. Because, like, that was my thought, but it doesn't seem like that's the case based off of how these are. Huh. Oh well, we'll back out of that. It's good to see you too, Hellborn. It's been a while. He is so cute. You seem as relaxed as ever, though. Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried up in my books. Okay. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. Been collating some information and a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the Moonlight Flower, Bell Knox. I've always loved that one. Okay. We'll put you up. Okay. So that one's probably this one. Dark purple flowers. Dark Mysterial, Beautiful, Centuries, Artisan, Mad, Obsessive Desire. I'm gonna guess this one. Just based off the picture. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me identify it. Okay. Next is Spring Wax Cap. Yeah, so essentially, I think you don't have to play it, but you have the opportunity to, figure out all the clues to, like, I just had to make this elixir, and, they gave me more entryway. So it's basically just, you have the opportunity to have all of the plants named and identified in the book if you really want to. So I'm like, why not, you know? Spring wax cap. We only have, we don't have much left anyways. And all of them are pretty much self-explanatory at this point. I just want to know what happens if you do, like, is there an achievement for it? Probably. Average. Oh, that one was the cute, like, lovey one. That one's this one. Yeah, see, this is, like, really fast. Because a lot of these we already kind of had speculated. Fool's Midnight. Because we just got, yeah, like I said, we had to follow some stuff on the map and we had to make an elixir and we just got like a bunch of the book entries. Aphrodisiac, though the potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. This dark mushroom has a fleshy underbelly and is said to have a unique sharp taste for those brave enough to try it. Well, this is the only mushroom I have left. It smells rotten. Yeah. Sulfuric. It smells like rotten eggs. Fool's Midnight. Ooh. Did I do that twice? I just didn't see the first one. I did. You just can't see it the way... Okay. Oh, I didn't even. Okay. Dimmel. Well, the only one with those leaves are this one. Markable flower related to its common thistle. Leaves are occasionally brewed into tea, calming anxiety. That's cool. Do red for you. We're flying through these. Most of these are already kind of new, so it's fine. Lesser Mary Doc. The round head of the flower Meridoc is made of smaller yellow ones. Single drop, strongly, utterly drain a person's, yeah. Oh. Meridoc. Oh, all right. Clicking all sorts of buttons. Umbrella. That one has to be this one, right? Okay. Cool. This one will do red as well. Nice. This is actually very easy once you get down to it. I still don't know what this clue does, though. So, we're kind of out of luck with this. Alright, we got 7 more. The scent produces considering overpower, but it stimulates senses, rejuvenate aching bones. Many pretty leaves. Yep, it has to be this one. Yeah, because that one said it was a pungent smell. Penny Bell. Interesting. Yeah, we're pretty sure that's this one. Like 90% sure. The hallucinogenic. What people will do for a high, you know? Crazy work. Let's see. Let's do purple on this one too. Penny Bell. Oops, nope. O and G. Okay. And then we have Birdum. Thick Birdum leaves make tasting in soups and stews. It's believed to bring bad luck. Ooh. We'll do red. Birdum. Alright, we're almost... We got 4 more. We got this. Let's see. This author can attest that the supposed cure does not work. Oh. I'm guessing this one. Yep. Yep. Purple. ISUS. Okie doke. Then we have 3 more, which we already know this one. Why did I not do that one earlier? Wait. Why did I not do that one earlier? That's one we already have. Lyle of Nept... Hold on. Which one was that one? That one was the one that we had to use for... Oh no. That was the one of the ones we had to use for the ending. But now I don't remember what it was called. Oopsies. What was this one called? It was the corpse's friend one. But I don't remember the name of it. Did I pass it? I might have passed it. Yeah, because I think it was at the front. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. We forgot to label that one. Or I forgot to, at least. Devil's Night Trap. Okay. I was like, I know we've done this one. Okay, so we only have these 2 left. And, well, I know, because we've done this. So this one has to be the Lyle of Neptune, I'm assuming. It's not? Do I not have it? What? That's the only one I don't have identified, though. And this one got mixed in somehow with the ones I have labeled? So it must be how I get this one. Okay, so now we have to travel somewhere. But I don't know where. I don't know... Like, is it not... Does it not have nothing to do with this? That's so intriguing. I'm a Google for funsies. Ow. Okay, wow, even Google isn't saying anything. Hello? Okay. Let's see. So you're supposed to place it over Whitfield. Okay. So wait. Huh? No, Whitborough. Okay, I was like, I did it wrong. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So it's supposed to be for Whitborough. How would you know that? OMG, I am stupid. I had it correct. I don't know why I didn't see. What? 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Oh my god, I must have missed one of these because I swear I was like, this is what it is, and me and just not paying attention this game is insane work, to be honest. Because this is her damn Lyle of Neptune. Goodness. Okay, okay. Well, that was somewhat embarrassing, but that's fine. We figured it out. I don't like how Isle has an L in front of it. It makes me want to pronounce it Lyle. But I don't know. Words, man. Am I right? Golly. Okay. I can't even type today. It's crazy. Okay, well, we know these. I want to know what happens when you get them all done. That was carnivorous. This one we can do any color. I kind of want to do red. Just because, like, he gives off the bloody vibe. Carniv... English is very weird. I agree. Carnivorous. Taurin. Okay. Because it's so insane to me that, like, American English spells things and uses things completely different from, like, Europe, like, Great Britain, like, Britain English. Like, it's so weird. Like, color over in Great Britain has a U in it, where color here doesn't. I don't know. It's odd. So this is the Priddle. Oh, wait. And then we've gotten all of them done. Let's go. Oh, wait, no, it was literally at the top. Experienced horticulture. Identify all the plants. Got an achievement for that. Let's go. Hey, I'm in the middle of naming this, so if you could just, like, hush and not speak real fast. Alright. I know none of this is important, but am I doing it anyways? Yes. Because I want to see if I'm able to essentially have it to where none of them are in the middle. It would look so nice and neat if I was able to do that. I can't. I probably could if I was able to put them up here, but then I don't know where... No. I don't know what I would do with the elixirs, to be honest. Let's just add a few up here. Essentially. And, like, move them all down. Is this necessary? 100% no. I could literally just read her dialogue and finish the game. But do I want to do this? 100%. I want it to look neat. I want it to look neat and pretty. Could I color code it? Yes. Again, I'm not going to make y'all watch that. It's definitely a possibility that I could be doing, though. But I want it to look pretty. I remember arguing with an English teacher back in elementary school that British spelling of words are also valid. It is. Like, they're both valid because they're both different cultures. But it's just odd to me that, like, English as a language is spelled so different. But I guess it could depends on dialect. Like, I know, like different places, like, I learned that China, like, even though they speak, for the most part, Mandarin or, what is it? Cantonese, like, those two, like, the different dialects have different, oh, we were able to make it look so pretty. Let's go. The different dialects, like, a lot of the times you can't understand them, even though it's technically the same language. I learned that. Didn't know that, but I learned it. Okay, we have them all identified. It looks nice and pretty. I'm gonna move this just so that's not... No, never mind. It's too big. Okay. Well, that seems like to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturalist. Is that all she said to me? I thought that was gonna be more. I thought I was gonna get more than just an achievement, but sure. Fully ends the game, though. Let's go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I actually really love that game. I am kind of sad that it took me forever to finish it. Like, it's one of those ones that I really enjoy streaming it, but I probably could have recorded it at the same time. Like, it is a little bit of a slower game. It's kind of repetitive, that kind of thing, but I really enjoy that type of gameplay. And I really love plants, so it made it really fun to record. And it had, like, a really spooky aspect to it, honestly. It's kind of cool. But yeah, finished that game. I know. After all that, she literally just said, "Awesome, great job, bye, peace." Like, you could have made it more of a big deal. Like, you're welcome, by the way. Like, not even a thank you or nothing. Like, shoot. Um, but yeah, I'm glad I kind of got it finished out. I do plan on between Mini Motorways and Stardew, I do plan on starting to play the Tiny Bookshop. That'll probably be like a Wednesday or Saturday thing. Probably Wednesdays. Saturdays are probably going to be Mini Motorways. So Wednesdays I'll probably throw in the Tiny Bookshop just because it's really cute, and like you basically recommend books to people around town, and there's like a storyline and you can get close with the characters, that kind of thing. But it's really just about a bunch of books. So I love that. Oh, and I do have Strange Antiquities in my wish list, which is it's like the same town and everything, but like you do like antiques and like trinkets and stuff like that. So it's very similar to Strange Horticulture just with that. I do have it in my wish list. I don't know how long it'll take me to play it. I really liked this one because it had to do with plants, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like Strange Antiquities as much, but I might play that for you guys. But yeah, as of now, I'll probably be streaming those 3 games. Oh, and while you're here, Beam, I'll let you know. I did decide I'm gonna keep my computer out at my dad's. So when we do move to my dad's in July, I'll be able to stream like 4 days a week. And if his internet is better than our internet has been since the entire time we've lived here, we'll be able to do a dual stream. So we'll be able to do like a couple of games that we've been wanting to play together. I probably won't post a lot of content during that time, and I'll be just really focused on the streaming. But I will have content pre-recorded for those couple months in Japan when I don't have my computer. So like September, October, like when I don't have my computer or anything of that sort of setup, I'll have stuff pre-recorded. And then I'll still do the vlogs and the just chatting streams and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, 4 days a week for that. That'll be starting in July, and I'll have a lot more time. It'll be really weird because I'll be in like, Katie will take my old room, and I'm technically going to be in my sister's room. So like, it'll be like a really weird setup. So you'll just have to bear with me. But I plan on doing that because I really won't be able to record a lot of my games just because anything with a jump scare of sorts, I don't want to record just because I don't want to like randomly be screaming or getting scared. So like all of the games I tend to stream are pretty chill. So it kind of works out that way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually had a pretty fun time this stream. It was not bad. And I'm really glad we finished up that game. I did find it extremely interesting. It was a lot of reading, but like very cool. So I did enjoy it a lot. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop off so I can get to bed. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Beam. And yeah, I will see you guys Saturday for Mini Motorways. So, bye-bye. Have fun at work, Beam. If you can have a lot of fun at work. I don't know. I don't have fun at work, but that's just me. All right. Bye-bye.